Greetings, Commanders. Welcome to episode 39 of the UK's #1 podcast on Marvel Strike Force, the MSF Pod. This podcast covers everything that's happening in the world of Marvel Strike Force, which is a mobile hero collector game available on iTunes, Google Play, BlueStacks, and wherever else you play your mobile games. We are the lads from 4Play Gaming. You'll find us on YouTube under that name. We're also on Instagram and Twitter under the name 4P Gaming, and you'll find the MSF Pod on iTunes, Google, and everywhere else that you get your podcasts. Please don't forget to follow, subscribe, and tell your alliance mates about us. Every week our numbers go up, and that's down to your support. So massive thanks to everyone for listening. We're just three guys that love Strike Force, so it's nice to share that with you guys. Introducing the crew today, we've got the kit man, resident expert on all things Marvel, Digz. How are you, buddy?
Good, mate. You?
I'm all good. Next up, we've got Adam. How are you?
Good, thanks. Yeah.
Excellent. And my name is Luke. All right, first and foremost, gents, did we get any good pulls this week? Any upgrades, red stars? What have you been working on team-wise, Digz?
I haven't got anything too impressive in terms of pulls. I got all my luck just before last week's pod on the old Deathpool event. So nothing massively exciting there. And yeah, I've been working on her and leveling up Mr. Sinister, ready for Dark Dimension for the global nodes. Yeah, I've got 5 characters geared tier 15, and none of them are global. So that's going to be my world for the next couple of months, I think. Sinister, Emma, Ghost, Zemo, and oh god, who's the 5th one? Whoever the 5th global character I'm going to use, so I can't remember off the top of my head.
Was it the tank? What's his name? Strife.
Yes, well done, Strife.
Awesome. Okay. Nice. How about you, Adam? What's new with you? Red Star pulls, general pulls, upgrades, etc. What are you working on team-wise?
So, first of all, I'm sure it's been this week. Kestrel, I opened a Mega Orb and got 50 shards. So whatever else happened this week doesn't really matter now.
Doesn't compare, yeah.
Awesome, yeah. So that got her to 5 red as well, which is really cool. So she's now my best character, which is cool because she's so good, as I'm sure everyone listening knows. So yeah, I was really happy about that. In terms of who I'm farming for, like what teams I'm going for, so X Factor, they are all 5-star now. So I think I'd done that last week. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm still going for Inhumans because I want old, what's his name?
Ebony Maw.
Thank you, Digz. Yeah, Ebony Maw, 7 stars. So I'm not far. I'm 36 shards off getting Karnak to 7 stars, and I'm still about halfway to getting Miss Marvel to 7 stars. So I'm just farming away on them, and slowly Black Order as well. But yeah, that's where I'm at with that. And yeah, I'm still DD3. We'll talk about that later. But Deathpool as well, I unlocked this week, which is cool. She is 3 stars. I'm 33 of 80. So I've got a way to go. And I'm sure we'll talk about this again. But I've not been that lucky yet. I've been luckier than you, but not as lucky as Digz. So I'm kind of like in the middle, a lower portion of the middle. But it would be really good to see how everyone else has done from that. But I'm sure we'll talk about that shortly anyway. So what about you, mate?
Not a whole lot to report, to be perfectly honest. I've been slowly trying to level up a mix of characters for Dark Dimension 4. But yeah, we can discuss that later on. Yeah, it's probably easier.
Who are you farming?
Who am I farming for? So I'm trying to get Polaris up to 6. She's the only member of my X Factor that I need for a 6-star Adam Warlock. Yeah. So that's good. So yeah, I'm getting her, but literally, as you guys saw earlier in the old pub, I literally got I did my daily farm affair, my daily farm of 0. That's been the case for 3 days. Literally 0 shards on her, which is fantastic. Yeah, and my regular villain and hero farm at the moment is Merc Lieutenant, because why not? And Captain Marvel. So yeah, that's all they're the only characters I'm really farming. And then the rest of my energy goes to characters like Mystique, who's nearly 7 stars, Taskmaster because he's awesome, and Ms. Marvel, and Iceman. That's sort of the collective that I go for there.
Nice. Yeah, I'm similar there. Is Iceman villains? I think he's villains.
I believe.
Oh, is he farmable in villains? Yeah.
Yeah, and then
He's farmed in 7-9.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just farming in for my 3 daily villains, him, and then Colossus for my 3 daily heroes, because they're the first ones when you open it on the last nodes that are going. So I thought if I do them, get them to 7, and then whoever's next, it's kind of, otherwise I just forget.
We're so alike.
Oh really?
That's exactly what I do.
Just gonna read back.
Farm Colossus and Iceman, because I don't have to scroll through and find anyone.
Yeah, whoever's first in stories, I'm sorry, mate, but you're last now.
That's great. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, that's it for me. In regards to red stars and stuff, I pulled 3 stars on Shang-Chi, but we will discuss that later on. I'm pretty happy with that, to be perfectly honest. Only took 2 stars, 2 pulls, but yeah. All right. Community roundup. So we had a comment on last week's pod from Adrian, a regular contributor to the show. So thank you, Adrian. And last week we were discussing symbiotes in Dark Dimension 4 and things like that. And Adrian said, regarding symbiotes, while I only took 4 of them through Dark Dimension 3, no Venom, that decision has come back to haunt me in a big way now that we are running Doom Raid, not First Strike. We are farming for blue ISOs. The bio-nodes absolutely require a full maxed out symbiote team, so you guys might want to consider prepping them while you're still in DD3. They're needed for DD4 as well, so there's no way of avoiding building the entire team unless a new bio legendary is on the cards. And consistently being told how the symbiotes run out of steam once you hit Doom Raid 1.1. So yeah, so that's sort of that bookends our conversation last week on should we have the symbiotes, or should we bother with the symbiotes for DD4, like the city nodes?
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah,
It seems like that's the way forward, isn't it? It's just so expensive and has to all get up to 15.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, I've got that's literally one of my farms. Like every day, like 100 cores on the store, trying to get the alien spores for Scream. It's literally been 2 weeks, and I'm still nowhere near it. So
that's going to be a long old process, I fear. I'm hoping by the time I get to the city nodes, Cloak and Dagger are out, because they're going to get leveled up hard, and I might end up taking one of them in. Is
not a bad shout.
Deathpool's not city, is she? No, she's cosmic.
Yeah, she's cosmic, mate. Right. Okay.
Well, it's good to know from someone way ahead of us what his regrets are. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of like how I let you guys battle test everything, and then I'm like, oh, how did you do that? Like, and there's an interview, say, what teams you use? You know, and then I try and not trip up on the way through, even though I always do.
So we're your human canaries.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it's nice that we've got him kind of feeding that information as we chat about it as well. It's nice for like that. I guess one of the listeners is actually getting involved in our conversations, which is cool. So, cheers for chiming in. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that.
Yeah, no, it's always appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look into the last week that's happened in Strike Force. It's been a fairly quiet week in regards to lots of things, so I can blast through this pretty quickly. On Wednesday, we got our compensation for various mix-ups and stuff. It was an inbox message with like various pieces. Were you guys happy with that?
Our compensation?
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Yeah. I can't even remember what it was for, but yeah, I'm always happy with stuff landing in my inbox.
Yeah, we discussed it a week or so ago. There were a couple of issues with the patch, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll sort it out." Like, you know, like Green Goblin and Maria Hill and stuff. Like, just melting your game.
The raids weren't showing up in the daily objectives and stuff, weren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah, always appreciate that. Always appreciate, you know, we'll moan about it. It'll be annoying, but they always sort you out, don't they? So it's nice to know that's coming. So good effort. Yeah.
I love it when stuff doesn't work in the game, because I know I'm going to get some of that sweet compensation.
Yeah, that's it. Just run our hands together.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I am. But yeah. All right. Okay, so Saturday, like I say, it was a pretty quiet week in regards to news and stuff. Saturday, Shang-Chi's offers came to the store for us in the UK, and he's also available in the Red Stars. Have you guys purchased any of the Shang-Chi offers? They seem cheaper than usual. I don't know if you noticed that. Have you guys made any purchases for Shang-Chi?
Oh no,
Definitely not. No. I think part of the fun for me is earning the characters. So definitely not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the question I pose to you guys is this: is there anything worse than a war defense character? Like, I mean, does that move your needle? Does that, does that tickle your pickle? Does that get you excited? A fresh new war defense team. Digz, how do you feel about a new war D team?
not in the least. The
Thought
most boring things in the world. Like, there's nothing less exciting than leveling up a character just so you can stick it in defense and never actually play them.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm never gonna need a Heroes for Hire team in raids or anything like that. Don't get me wrong, like, they're wicked on war defense, and I hate fighting them, but boring. I'd much rather level up characters I'm actually going to play before I level up characters that I'm just going to look at.
Yeah. How about you, Adam?
Yeah, I think Digz hit the nail on the head. I mean, if I'm trying to look at it as another positive, I guess it's another team. If you do build them up, it's another blitz team that's going to get you some points. But apart from that, I'm not bothered. Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, I was just wondering if that was the general consensus. It feels like, I don't know, like it feels like you spend ages trying to get that like one collectible you need or whatever, and then when you finally get it and it arrives at the house, you just lock it away in a safe and never use it.
Yeah.
And it's a real shame because Shang-Chi's obviously, the movie's coming out next week. He's a big character. It's just a shame just to lock them away on war defense and never really use them.
Yeah, I mean, I love using my sort of power teams or whatever you want to call them for war defense. It's like, right, get the big boys out. Look at this team. I'm going for it. It's not I mean, I do have a few sort of 100k plus teams that sometimes I will use, but you always use your big boys first, don't you? And it's wicked. It's like, yes, it's cool. Sweet, get us some good damage and points and stuff. Yeah, and never using him for any of that sucks. So yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like normally when a new character comes out, I'm like, right, okay, I need to get them, when they drop in the red star orbs and stuff, I'm like, right, I need to get, at least a 3 or 4 star, like, because, I'm going to be using them, it's a new character, they're probably power crept stats and stuff. And this time I'm just like, I don't care, like literally, like, whatever I get, I'm happy with, because he's just going to be, I mean, he makes that Heroes for Hire team way better, doesn't he, Digz, from memory?
Yeah, his kit's really good. Don't get me wrong. It's just like say, there's so many characters in this game, and there's so little resources to level everyone up. I'd definitely rather level up characters that I'm gonna use in more modes rather than just solely for the purpose of sticking in a war defense and then never actually playing myself.
Yeah.
It's just too much other cool stuff there.
Yeah.
I'd rather hoard the resources and level up Cloak and Dagger when they get released and stuff like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, for you, Adam, I think you're in the same position as me, that you've got a fairly high defenders team anyway. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, I mean, they transfer over to Heroes for Hire quite well. So I imagine you'll probably just throw him into that on war defense anyway, right?
Potentially, yeah. I've not even thought. I don't think I was here for the podcast where we went over his kit. I've not really thought about him, to be honest.
Okay.
So I'll probably see what you boys recommend for that, or if anyone has anything to say, maybe Adrian might sort of have looked at it and think something as well.
Do you already have Heroes for Hire in your Wardy?
I think I might still be running defenders. I think, like full just how they are. I need to check. Can't change it now because we're in war. Smashing it again, just to say.
It again.
We've literally started a couple of hours ago.
I was about to say, I think I've done one attack.
Boys? Yeah.
That's it.
Just punish the symbiote. Punish the Asgardians with the symbiote team.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Good.
Awesome. Yeah, it's been a fairly good week for our little alliance. We we got the first time rewards for U7.5 for the first time, which is awesome. So we're now hitting proper end game content, and maybe in a couple of months' time we can have a look at the Doom raid. But I don't think all our members are ready for that yet.
Well, it's pretty cool considering when we started doing this, we were on DD2, weren't we? I think chatting about that, and now like it's very cool. Yeah, it's nice. I think we started the podcast at a good point because we're kind of maybe mid or like low to mid, I don't know, like, and slowly building up. So it's nice. Hopefully, if people do want to listen back and they can find things based on the titles as well, you could probably. It's just nice that we've there's a bit of a journey. It's not just us talking about just end game stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah. Awesome stuff. Okay, right. Not a whole lot went on Twitter this week. A few bits and pieces, but nothing exciting. Same people complaining about the same things and saying the same sentences to the poor devs. So we will leave that there. Bugs and stuff. So Maria Hill was in the Red Stars on Wednesday for a brief period of time. I think actually until Shang-Chi went in because there was issues with her first time. So yeah, that happened. Okay, right. Data mines. We'll go into that quickly. Now, this was reported by Torna, who's a content creator. I'm sure if you're listening to this and are engaged in Marvel Strike Force, you know who he is. He's reported that Cloak and Dagger are going to be in the next Strike Pass. I don't know if we talked about this last week. Did we?
Not sure.
No, we were both wondering how they were going to get released, and I was praying that it wasn't a blitz.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So they're going to be available in the Strike Pass. According to the data mines, and basically, you know how at the moment when you get to like let's say 10, like level 10 or whatever, you get 5 Captain America Sam shards or whatever.
Yeah.
This time you'll get a luminous orb, and basically the luminous orb will give you you get to pick either Cloak or Dagger.
Oh, go to hell.
Right.
which is concerning. And so again, I think you're going to be, so Strike Pass as per normal, and then I think it's going to be RNG on how many orbs you get for Cloak or Dagger, I think.
Oh man, if that's what they do, there's going to be a lot of people very angry.
Yeah, that's
spending money on RNG. It's not going to make people pleased.
So also since then, so this was reported, I think, on the Saturday or Sunday after we did last week's pod. After that, a few days later, another data mine's appeared, and there's also going to be a blitz for Cloak or Dagger. And again, what you get at the end of that blitz is a certain amount towards these luminous orbs. So again, it will be RNG. So let's say you get 1 orb, you pick whether it's going to be Cloak or Dagger. So yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
So yeah, sounds dirty, doesn't it? Like,
yeah. What I foolishly thought when you first started talking was like, when you go through the Strike Pass and there's the 2 levels, there's like the freebie level and then the level above it that you have to pay for. I thought it was going to be like, oh, you get to like level 10 or whatever and you get like 10 Cloak shards, but then above that is 10 Dagger shards. And then when you get to like level 20, they reverse it. So you get, if you're just free, then you get 10 Dagger shards, but then you don't get the Cloak shards, blah, blah, blah. I thought it was going to swap back and forth. I was like, oh, that'd be cool. And I don't know, that's what I was putting together in my head when you were speaking. Yeah. And then we were like, yeah, you get this orb that you have to pay for, and then you might just get completely stitched. I was just like, oh no, please don't do this.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's all it says is luminous orbs, so it could just be you'll get 5 or 5 potentially.
Yeah.
But I mean, or it could be like like the other orbs that you have to sort of pay for with cause or whatever, where you get a minimum of 6 and a max of 180.
Yeah,
which would be great. But yeah,
we shall see.
So yeah, we will see at some point that will come to the game. If it's in the data mines now, normally it means it's coming along soonish. So yeah. Right, okay. Next up, we've got RealTime Arena. How are we getting on with RTA, guys? We haven't talked about it. We didn't really cover it last week too much. So how are we getting on with this month's RTA?
Not bad, but also not particularly well. In all honesty, I just don't bother with it half the time, and it's just pure laziness. It's not because I don't enjoy it or anything like that. Just lazy. So I'm only on level 24.
Okay.
So yeah, we're halfway through the event. It looks, and I'm actually a quarter away through the level. So yeah, not great, but there you go.
Okay.
That's what you get for being lazy.
The good thing about the weekend blitz is it can catch you up quite quick if you literally just sit here while we're doing this and just hammer through RealTime Arena, mate. You'll probably find you'll go up like 10, 15 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you, Adam? How are you getting on?
I am 60 odd, I think. I'm just gonna open it and check, but I think I'm 64, 65. Here we go. 64. Yeah. What about you?
I'm a little bit further along than that, but I've been doing it. I've been doing it every day. So.
Oh, nice. Where are you?
73. So yeah, I mean that's the good thing about it. I mean, you know, if you pick the right team and get the right results throughout the week, you only have to do 4 matches and then it's done. So that's yeah. But you know, like you say, if you're busy or committed, then you know that's the case. I mean, I was on holiday and knocking them out like in coffee shops and stuff like that. So.
Well, outrageously lazy.
Mate, you're a busy man. I don't know what you mean. Right. Let's not put that out. But yeah, are we still happy with it when we actually do it? You know, do you think it's a vast improvement on how it was before?
Yeah, I still think that they've gone the right way with it by by not giving you the you must use this character no matter how low they are. That's definitely an improvement. And then I say the less restrictive they are with the character choice, the better. So yeah, I think they've gone the right way with it. Yeah,
brilliant. Do you agree, Adam?
Yes, yeah, same. I think it's good now. It's good. Don't start changing it more. It's good. Leave it. I'm sure people moan, but leave it. I think it's fine. Yeah. Change something else that everyone's moaning about for a bit. See how that goes.
That's it.
Poor guys.
I mean, like I say, we'll take them to the carpet when they've done something wrong, but when they're when they do something right, mate, it's time for a treato. So you know, at this point, I think they deserve it. Like they've done nothing but work hard on that to try and make it better. If they could cut that opening time down by a couple more seconds, I'd be stoked just to get it done even quicker.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So today we've had the relic relic hunt hand event. Did you guys enjoy that, or should I just press on?
I didn't even bother. Couldn't be bothered.
Okay. Yeah. Adam.
I did open it today, but that's as far as I got.
Opened it.
All right. So no more. Okay. And from one thing that Adam is all about to the next thing, MSF roulette. So how are we getting on with our characters? So for those of you that are new to the podcast, we basically did a game of roulette where we picked 5 characters. We used a random dice roller. So the 5 lowest characters in our roster. We then did a random dice roller on the internet, and we were each given said character. So Digz ended up with Negasonic Teenage Warhead. Adam ended up with Squirrel Girl, and I got Kingpin. So Adam, how's your Squirrel Girl looking?
So I'm sorry, I'm just finding it in my notes because when we started, I wrote down what my Squirrel Girl was.
Okay.
So when we started, she was 320, level 1, gear tier level 1.
Right. Okay.
And so today she is 320. She's level 1 and she's gear tier 1 as well. So
I knew that was
working hard there, mate.
I bet you're glad you wrote that down.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Don't forget that bit.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay, Digz. So how about you? Any upgrades on NTW?
I'm pretty sure this is exactly the same as what she was last week. 55, tier 10, power 25,600.
That's good. Nice.
Not too bad.
Go on, Luke.
What about Kingpin? What's Kingpin's armor at most importantly? That's the only stat that matters.
Getting on.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So yeah, sorry, I just cut out for a second then. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes, mate. Yeah, no, we can hear you fine. Sorry, we were both talking over each other. To be fair, I was so excited to know what Kingpin's armor's at now because I know his armor's stats quality.
Oh, mate, it's huge.
Yeah,
Absolutely huge. So you'll be pleased to know that I've actually been farming Kingpin a little bit every now and then, and he's 4 red stars, 124 of 130. So he's nearly 5 stars, which is exciting. 15k, tier 8.
smashing it.
Nice.
Absolutely destroying it, mate.
Good.
Yep. Yeah. So that is the update for that.
I love you two are so sour about that.
Oh mate, I'm so salty about it still. Like you get one of the best characters in the, or you both get really good characters, and I get that nerd.
Adam still hates his life.
Yeah.
So happy about it.
I get old Disney princess.
Have you actually used her? Oh, of course you haven't. There's only 320, isn't she? Yeah. She's good. I keep saying it. She's
Mine
good.
isn't.
Right. Okay. Let's hop into this week's blog post, guys.
Sweet.
Right. So yeah, it's the blog post for August 27th, 2021. Become a legend. And now I had a brief run through this, and it looks a little bit complicated, a little bit long-winded. So let's get it done. Greetings, commanders. A new Marvel Strike Force chapter is beginning with Shang-Chi's arrival. And if you want to be the author of your own destiny, you don't want to miss this event we're announcing today. We've also got 2 legends heading back your way. Blitzes to increase your luck in battle, and your monthly opportunity for a big bullion score. Get ready for the legend. Do you guys want to carry on?
Yeah, I can take over, mate.
Yeah.
So Shang-Chi is ready to punch the clock for strike, and one of your first opportunities to earn his character shards and costume with the upcoming The Legend event. This is the first event to feature the new event store, and the Legend includes rewards to help you transform your roster. Here's how the limited time event works. So Fire Essence event currency. The Legend begins with the limited time Fire Essence event currency, which you can earn from campaign nodes, excluding event campaigns, blitz, and daily objectives. And then the new event store. The Legend is the first event to use the newest feature, the event store. An event store is a limited time shop where you can spend the event currency for rewards of your choosing. That's cool. Items in the Fire Essence event store may appear in future event stores, although not guaranteed. So take advantage of the event store. Items in the event store may differ each day or between store refreshes, so keep your eyes peeled if you don't see exactly what you're looking for at the launch of the event, of each event. Okay. What do you guys think about that? I think that's quality.
Yeah. Same. I quite like the sound of that. Hopefully they go into that a bit more soon.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is that it'd be good if they tell us the complete contents of the store, and then obviously some of that shows up in each refresh. Because how are you going to know if you want to spend your currency or save your currency if you don't know everything that's in it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Completely agree.
And then we could all save our currency to the end and be like, I never bought anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I say, like, if they say they're going to put, just for argument's sake, gear 15 parts in there, I'm like, oh, sweet, I need the ballistic weave. So I'm going to save all my thing and just get the ballistic weave. And then it's never in the store because it was never intended to be in the store. I feel like I'm going to get stitched. So hopefully they tell us what's going to be in the store. Do you want to just carry on?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Rack up points toward a 14-day milestone by spending Fire Essence in the limited time store event. This milestone rewards Shang-Chi character shards, various gear, Elite 6 credits, and T2 ISO 8 materials, and more. Good. The 10 medallions. During the event, you'll want to hunt down, collect, and open 10 medallions, which you can find in the limited time login calendar, Wise Warrior milestone, and offers. Open each medallion in the orbs section of the Fire Essence event store for various rewards. Each opened medallion earns achievement progress, and the achievements have rewards of their own. Open 7 medallions to earn gold phase bits to obtain Shang-Chi's battle armor costume, and open all 10 medallions to earn additional Shang-Chi character shards. why would they not just have 10 rings?
Yeah.
That's what Shang-Chi's all about. Why isn't it just 10 rings? Why is it 10 medallions?
I don't know.
It's unnecessarily confusing.
I mean, like I said, when I first read through that section of the blog post, I was like, what's going on? Like it's all very, very convoluted, isn't it? It's just like there's loads and loads of, event camp, like just loads of stuff going on. It's just like, God, like, okay, like,
Yeah.
There's a lot going on, but I'm taking it in, and I think it's actually a lot more simple than their wording. Yeah. It sounds like making it unnecessarily, like say, convoluted, when I think it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah.
At the bottom of it, they just need to put like blitz loads, like do raids, do arena,
play the game, earn more rewards. Oh, okay.
Spend money. Yeah. Okay. So Adam, you're the cosmetics guy. Do you want to hit this next one?
Yeah, I'm ready. Shang-Chi costume. The legend is your first opportunity to unlock Shang-Chi's battle armor costume using gold phase bits. Unused bits will be converted to costume credits on September 22nd at 5 p.m. PDT at a conversion rate of 60%. So bonus events. Take advantage of these bonus events, which will go live at various times throughout the Legend event. So Ionize, our newest bonus event, when refreshing your isotope campaign energy, you'll earn 2 times the amount. So Raid Frenzy, 20% cost reduction for raid energy, heals and revives in raids. Train and gain, 2 times training modules from campaign nodes. That's wicked. Energy overload. When refreshing your campaign energy, earn 2 times the amount. 20 times would be sick though. I like that. I really like that because it's just a bit of variety, isn't it? It's like, oh, what one is it now? But yeah. Okay. So legendary events, repeating, attracting your attention on August 30th at 5 p.m. PDT is Magneto's repeating legendary event, Asteroid M. Lead your top team of Brotherhood and X-Men into battle to earn character shards for the Master of Magnetism. Appearing prior to the event to help you prep will be the Gifted Gathering bonus event and an upcoming inbox with 3 shards for each of up to 7 of the required characters. So for Magneto, if you need to learn more about how to get Magneto, we've got a really good YouTube video, got a guide for that Luke did. We'll have that in the comments. So if you're listening on podcast platforms, have a look. It'll be in the description, or head over to our YouTube channel, which is 4Play Gaming. Just search that and then how to get Magneto, and that'll show up. Do you want me to carry on?
Yeah, just before you do, I was thinking just from now on in our show notes and stuff, I'll include every legendary video just so that if you're unsure, if you're a newer player, that resource will always be there. So all you have to do is just go into the show notes or into the info, and you'll be able to click straight through to that link, just so it's easier for people.
Yeah.
People might not be listening. They might listen to this in a month's time, and it might be different legendary by then.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, we'll have every legendary in that list. So yeah, and then whenever a new one's there, I'll add that to it.
Wicked.
Yeah, cool.
Sorry, so returning, no stress. Returning, the astonishing X-Men's controller Jubilee is on the way with the return of her legendary event, like Totally Jubilee, on September 6th at 5 p.m. PDT for a chance at recruiting the Firecracker legend. You'll need the small but mighty Pimtech team at 5 stars, which includes Ant-Man, Wasp, Stature, Yellow Jacket, and Ghost. Jubilee is also one of the required characters for the Adam Warlock legendary event. So if you're looking to recruit the Infinity Watch's legendary leader, you don't want to miss out on like Totally Jubilee.
I'm surprised you didn't make me read that bit, Luke.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. To be honest,
I kind of wish I did too. Go on, do it now.
Like Totally Jubilee.
Yes.
Okay,
next bit's really important. Digz, you want to hit this?
Sure. Take advantage of these upcoming character availability updates to help power up your teams. Heading to the Arena store soon is the interdimensional X Factor Gladiator Shatterstar. Don't miss out on his shards. He's a required character for to recruit the Infinity Watch's legendary Adam Warlock. Speaking of the Infinity Watch, Fire Lavelle will soon be available in the Arena Orb, along with the Shadowlands Fierce Brawler White Tiger. And the last update on the way for the arena store will be Red Guardian's price dropping to 500, and skilled military characters like Red Guardian are required for the Back to Boot Camp Flash event. So make sure you stop by the arena store for Red Guardian's shards. That's cool. It's a shame Follivel's going into that orb, but at least she's somewhere, I suppose.
Yeah. The rubbish thing about this is that she's going into that orb with White Tiger, which literally diminishes her chances even further of you getting her.
Yeah.
Which is it.
So with Shatterstar heading into the arena store, does that mean that Scream's going to go down from 950 to 500, and now Shatterstar's going to be no?
No, not the way that reads. It seems like the only price they're dropping is Red Guardian, because he's 950 at the moment, or 750 or something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was the first one to go in, wasn't it? So
right, that makes sense then. So now, Scream will take Red Guardian's place. Shatterstar will take Scream's place, and then next time this happens, Scream will come out. Yeah,
potentially. Yeah,
hope so. Good, cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, right. Upcoming blitzes for my blitzing homies. Harness the power of binary stars and the destiny with our upcoming blitzes. Take aim at the Lady Luck Blitz on August 30th at 5 p.m. PDT, where you can battle enemies for domino character shards. That sucks. And after twisting fate to your liking, power up the Ace Pilot Blitz, which starts on September 2nd at 5 p.m. Don't miss your chance to vaporize foes in the name of earning tons of Captain Marvel shards. So yeah, Domino and Captain Marvel, guys, we excited about that?
Milestones and chill.
Yeah,
same. Weekend off, mate.
Right.
To be fair, I think I'm fairly close to getting Domino to 7, so I might go crazy for Domino, and then I'll just leave it after that.
I'm happy with Captain Marvel. I'm still, again, I'm going to milestones and chill, but I'm more happy with Captain Marvel than I am Domino. So yeah.
I think I'm probably more happy with Domino just because I use her in a team. I mean, Captain Marvel's just in a team of randoms for me at the minute because I haven't got any Kree or anything leveled up.
Ah, right. I've got that Kree team. Yeah.
I've got my Captain Marvel with the Young Avengers just because she's got that like brawler synergy with Ms. Marvel.
Makes sense. Yeah. Well, I haven't got a Young Avengers team leveled up. I know Ad's a big fan of the Young Avengers, so I imagine he's happy.
Yeah.
All right,
that's for the team that Squirrel Girl goes in.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. One of the films looks sick. Young Avengers team. It looked like dark. It was in like a horror trailers, like long video I was watching on YouTube, and I'm sure that was for Young Avengers. You said.
Do you mean the New Mutants? Yeah.
Maybe it's that other thing that I have no clue about. But yeah. Thanks.
All right, Adam, do you want to hit these bonus and flash events?
Yeah, so it's time for the monthly golden opportunity for your hired guns. Restock your gold supplies on September 3rd at 5 p.m. PDT with the Payday Flash event, where you can send your mercenaries into battle to bring back a bullion bounty. Prep your soldiers of fortune with the Merc Mayhem bonus event on September 2nd at 5 p.m. Have I just read that twice? No? Okay. On September 2nd at 5 p.m. PDT, which rewards double character shards, shard rewards for mercenaries on campaign nodes. Filter your roster by mercenary for a complete list of eligible characters and their locations. Sorry, that was very similarly written. I was like, do you know when you read the same line twice when you're 10 and start reading? I thought I did that again. Okay. Cool.
Reading Inception.
Yeah. Reading at 10 as well. I definitely started reading before that. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, let's finish this.
moving swiftly on. Emma Frost costume. Our recent version 5.6.0 release notes mentioned that the Emma Frost Dawn of X costume will be heading away very soon, but unfortunately, it will have been delayed. Emma's new costume is now slated for one of our upcoming releases, so be on the lookout for this new look for the White Queen, which is interesting. Do you think we're going to get like a Dawn of X event or something?
Yeah, I was reading that thinking, well, how can just a costume be delayed?
Yeah,
I don't know, because we still haven't seen the Cyclops one either, have we? And is that something to do with Dawn of X as well?
Maybe.
I saw something on Reddit a while ago, like where I think it's Dawn of X or something else, where like they're all going to like a wedding or something, and they're all dressed differently. and yeah, I don't know. Reddit is a cesspit of nonsense. So yeah.
Was I don't remember seeing a Cyclops costume. Are we getting a new Cyclops costume?
When they first announced costumes, the 3 costumes that were in like their thumbnail was the Shadowland Daredevil, the Green Captain Marvel, and then the Cyclops costume. I think from memory.
Yeah, Digz. It was like a grey image, and it almost looked like a research and development like blueprint sketch thing. Is that what you're talking about, Luke? I think I remember what you mean. Yeah, we've used it with some of our channel art, Digz. So I know what you mean. Yeah, it might have been one of the thumbnails for the blog posts. I can look back in a sec.
Yeah, I think it's like from it looks like the Cyclops from House of M, where it's like all dark, like, and then just the red visor.
Sweet.
Like no hair poking out. It's just like completely covered.
Yeah. So what Dawn of X was, because I wasn't familiar with it, so I thought I should Google it. It was a relaunch initiative presented by Marvel Comics to relaunch various X-Men franchises.
Okay.
So they did a couple of prelude series called House of X and Powers of X, and then they just relaunched a load of things like Giant Size X-Men, X-Men Volume 5, The Marauders, Excalibur, New Mutants, loads of stuff like that. So there you go.
Fantastic. There we go. Nice. Right, okay, so that's the blog post for this week. Fairly short one. Hopefully, we'll get a little bit more intel on this event. I don't know why, but I get the feeling it could start next week, or that's normally what they do, don't they? They'll announce it, and then they normally drop it like within the week or something with another blog post or something like that.
I would imagine they'll probably let the Deathpool one finish out. So the Deathpool one finishes next Saturday, doesn't it? So I imagine it will probably be the Tuesday after that, which would be the 7th.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, spot on. Okay. So yeah, exciting stuff. New Shang-Chi event coming. That'll be good. Good times. All right, so let's finish up, guys, with some Dark Dimension chat. Digz, how are you doing with Dark Dimension 4?
I am on the last nondescript node where you can use anyone who's tier 15. I've got 13 million of 50 million damage left. So 1, maybe 2 attacks. I'm averaging probably 2 actually, looking at my attacks. Yeah. I had a couple of 13 bills and the others are like 8 and 7. So yeah, if I get lucky 1, but more than likely 2 more attacks, and I would have finished that node. And then I'm on to the non-legendary globe nodes, who at the moment I have no characters eligible. So going to be sat there for a while, I'm afraid.
No, that's fine, mate. That's fine. I mean, yeah, just building. I mean, I had the exact same thing with Cosmic, so yeah.
You could Cosmic, I'm set.
Yeah,
I could, if I could move the nodes around, I could do Cosmic now.
Yeah, always the way, mate. How about you, Adam? How are you getting on?
I'm obviously DD3 still. I'm on mission 7, the Phoenix sort of looking node, and I've had 6 attacks. I've got 11 million of 43 million left, and then I believe there's one more global after that, and then I'm on to Cosmic. So yeah, getting through it. I think the last nodes. Didn't you guys say the global nodes took you a little while?
Yeah, the global nodes of DD3 took me ages.
Yeah, I feel like that too. But I'm not like doing the core refreshes, am I, this time around? So that's probably why it feels like a lot longer.
I can't remember how many it was, but I know I did loads of attacks on that last node. It took me ages to do, and then I finished it the day after I finished that node. So,
wow. Okay.
Once you get through that, mate, you'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to finish the next one, because that you get the Elite 5 credits. So that's always, I love getting them, because chance for a real level up there. What's that?
Are you not holding any of those credits or anything? No.
No.
Your elites or anything? No. You just open them straight away.
Yeah.
I'm too excited, mate. Like a kid at Christmas.
Yeah. Do you guys hold them?
He holds everything. Hold force, mate.
Oh right. Do you as well, Digz?
No, do I hell?
Oh right.
Nothing. Like I say, kid at Christmas, mate.
I was holding them. Oh no, never mind. I was holding the what are they? The dark promotion credits. I was saving them for Ultron. But, yeah.
I'm only saving them because I don't have enough to spend them yet.
Yeah, no, not saving. I was saving the Red Star orbs when I for when he was in there. Sorry, do you know what I mean? Yeah, should have made.
Yeah, so at the moment it's Shang-Chi with a higher drop rate, so you're waiting until he goes away so you can.
Well, yeah, I was doing that. I'm not doing it now, but I was just to get him higher. But yeah, I'm not doing it now. That's the only thing I was saving at one point.
Fair play. That's cool. Okay, so for me, for Dark Dimension 4, I am on the last node of Cosmic. I've probably got 2 more attacks before I get out of that, and then it's sat back at the bus stop, mate, waiting for the symbiote's bus to show up. So yeah, for City, I'm only gonna have 3. Well, I'm gonna have 3 symbiotes, and then I'm gonna have to sort of assess my options from there. But I'm nowhere near it. I mean, today I bought Scream up to 6 stars, which is great. And I'm 20 of 25 for superior alien spores, and I think I was 18 of 25 last week. So that shows how often they're showing up in my store. I'm at the point now where I'm probably not going to bother call refreshing the store, just because I'm done with it. It's frustration marketing and all of that. Like, they're doing me dirty, and I'm not. I'm not spending the money. So we'll get there, and we'll get there eventually. Basically.
How many weeks do you guys think, roughly, based on how things are going and stuff? How many weeks do you guys think you are away from potentially completing DD4?
12.
12 weeks, okay. And Luke, same or?
Let me have a look.
The problem is, because I don't know if this is true of all the nodes, Luke, but I noticed the other day that you can't do a node unless you've got 5 characters. So you can't just go into a node like I had 100 if you know, like the Dark Dimension healing capsules. I had 100 of them, so I was full. So I was just, I may as well just heal up Gamora. I think I was like, I'll just heal up Gamora and Deathpool and just go in and just do like a little bit more damage and suspend those cores, because otherwise I can't hold any more anyway. It wouldn't let me do it. Wouldn't let me go with just those 2 characters. You have to have all 5. So I was like, brilliant.
Yeah, I think you can go in with 4 characters. I think, but but if you want to go in with like 1 or 2 once you've started, you can't do that. I don't think, like you say.
Wouldn't play ball. So like I say, even with the global nodes, I thought at least if I get like 2 or 3 of them up there, I can make a start at least and just really slowly start chipping away until I've got the other characters leveled up. Doesn't look like I can.
Yeah. For me, Adam, I don't know. Like, everyone talks about node 12 being the absolute hammer. Basically, like there's an Emma Frost in there that's like 125k that just murks people.
Lovely.
Yeah. So yeah, by the sound of it, that's your issue.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah.
I only realised today, you guys aren't that far off Doom, are you? Really? You know,
okay.
considering that's sick.
Yeah.
That's really mega. Yeah.
Sorry, go on, Digz.
I was saying to you boys earlier, like, I can't wait to build that team of by the sounds of that, the way they're releasing them, I probably can't, but Cloak Dagger, Deathpool, Silver Surfer, and Doom, all Mystic, all mega statted up. I reckon that's going to be a pretty hard to beat team. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Imagine our alliance when we all start stepping up to that. How good it's going to be. Like you said, considering we we've built it up, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's like going back to sort of the alliance. That's the good thing about sort of sticking with people. Like there have been a few times where I've had offers from mega alliances, and I've been like, look, I've kind of built this alliance from the ground up. You know what I mean? Like we've stuck with people you know, like, and sort of everyone's coming up together, which is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Like when we had all this issue with Silver Surfer a while ago, I was like, I was really considering leaving because I'm like, I want to get Silver Surfer shots, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like screw these guys. But you know, I'm glad that sort of, you know, a lot of our core people stayed. I think that's quite good.
Mm. Yeah, I think we've got a good alliance. I just think it's a bit more casual than some people would like it. There's a line, isn't there? And you've got the more casual people kind of under that line, and then the hardcore players above that line, and we're constantly up and down from that. Do you know what I mean? So it's quite hard balance, isn't it? That, like, to get that balance.
Yeah, it seems like the annoying thing is that if everyone in the alliance just did like the basics, like even like the bare minimum, we'd probably 100% like the beta raids. Everyone in our alliance is more than capable of doing those raids. It's just the fact that they don't do it. So even if somebody came on and just did 10 attacks in a raid over the course of 24 hours, the people that don't, if they did, we'd probably already be able to go on to the next difficulty of that raid.
That's literally the cause of all of my frustration in this. Is literally I shouldn't have to tell people to do the daily objectives. You know, I should have to remind people to do like raids and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's like we were talking about it earlier, weren't we? And I said to mention it on the podcast, like with the raids, like you were saying how hassly it is to sort out the lanes and stuff, and I understand, because I didn't want to get on Discord, and I thought I think it's such a silly system that they need to fix, that people have to jump on another app to plan something what they're doing on this game, considering they want you with this app open on your phone as much as possible. I know they do things to like quality of life or whatever they call it, like to better our time not on it, but ideally they want us on this game all the time, so we're hooked, we're spending money and stuff. Surely they don't want people jumping over to Discord channels. And we were saying it'd be much easier if you, as the leader, or you know, the other people that have been promoted in the alliance, could assign people lanes, like, do you know, like war, like assign things. We're all assigned something, and then you go up or down that. Like, it'd be so much easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it really would.
It'd be really good if they could, adapt that. You toggle it on or off, and then you know, is this an assigned alliance, or is this free alliance? However you word it. We're free. Nah, I do when I want an assigned alliance or whatever. I think that'd be much better. That's
like, sorry, Digz, go on.
No, I was going to say it makes perfect sense, because it wouldn't be that difficult to do. You could literally, like, was it 24 people in the alliance? You go, right, you're strike team 1, and then you'd like pick the route that they go node to node, and then and then every time you do that, then if you go to the next person, go, right, you're strike team 1, it shows a lane that's already covered. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're locked in.
Because then you could do things like, we've got a couple of people who are a bit lower level in our alliance who struggle with the U7.5. So you could put like Luke, you could put your lane, and then you could put you with like Nev, for example, who's a bit low level who struggles. Because then it doesn't matter. You know you're going to complete your lane. So he can just go and come along and just do a little bit of damage to make sure he's included and he's getting the rewards. But you know that lane's going to get done.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Awesome.
I definitely think that that's something they could look at, and you know, assigning things like with the wars, it's already kind of a thing, so people will probably just get used to it.
Yeah. For me, in regards to Scopely, Boundless, Fox Next, whatever they are now, like my biggest concern with them is that they're actually testing at the moment like a different kind of war, like new changes and things like that. But they only ever go to the top alliances. They only ever go to, like, you know, Pants of Hulk and Sigma and all of the, like, you know, the top 5 alliances, which is fine. But those guys do all of that. You know what I mean? Like you say, like, I mean, I honestly think, Adam, that's an amazing idea. Like, you know, if you could as the leader, or, you know, like as a captain or whatever, if you could set lanes for people so that they can't, you know, go away from that lane, that would be amazing. You know what I mean? And then it would stop people making mistakes. You know, if they're clicking a raid at 3 a.m. or something when they're half asleep or whatever, they just like, I just know if I do this. That's a really good idea. And we've seen that auto raid thing creep up in game before, haven't we?
Yeah, it got accidentally released, didn't it, when they were trying to release. I can't remember what it was now. Some sort of auto.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, there's. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's just a shame because one person can unintentionally, accidentally fudge the whole raid up for the whole alliance.
Yeah, 100%,
and I'm sure
yeah.
we've all done it. Oh, sorry, mate. Or like you jump in someone's lane you're meant to, or you take the wrong route. That can be dealt with. And going to the top alliances is silly because that's a small percentage of the people that play the game. They need to go to the people mid-range or lower that are just starting because it needs to be friendly for them so that they can get to that top level eventually if they don't drop off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, yeah. And the people in those top alliances, all 24 of those people are probably, hyper engaged players that have been playing the game for, the entire time it's been played. It's been active. They're probably spenders, and don't have issues with, 7.5 or whatever. They just blow through it on auto.
Yeah.
And that, in my opinion, is when they make mistakes. Like going to the top alliances for issues in the game isn't going to cover the smaller people, the people that are getting to that point. You know what I mean? Like the mid game, you could call us, I guess.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
we know Scopely listen to this pod because I keep stealing all our ideas. Steal this one.
Yeah, that's it.
And shout us out next time you do a strike time.
That's never
gaming.
Yeah, that is never happening.
Oh, sorry, bro. Don't be like that.
Yeah,
sorry,
bro, homie.
We do joke, but if anyone at Scopely does ever listen to this, just comment because we'd all be proper buzzing. So
yeah, right. So even if you want to send us a DM to keep yourselves on the on the DL. Imagine somebody's going to listen to it like, oh, he's onto us.
It will be cool. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
We're fixing your game. You know it's true.
I mean, you could just stick us on the payroll if not. Like either way's fine with that.
Yeah, I'll get paid to test the game for you. I don't mind.
There you go. If they were listening, they've just closed Spotify.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
It was just, it was just writing an email. Nah, sorry, boys.
Yeah, we've just been blacklisted.
Yeah, too much, too soon.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's call it a day there before we incriminate ourselves any further. All right, guys. Please remember to rate and review this podcast however you consume it. Preferably on iTunes. 5-star reviews always appreciated. Once we get a couple of them, we'll read them out just for the lols. And yeah, please don't forget to follow or subscribe. If you want to ask us a question for next week, drop it down in the YouTube comments below. There's always a link in the description if you are listening to it on a podcast service. Thank you very much for checking us out, guys. We will catch you all next week. Adam, say goodbye to the people.
See you next week.
Diggs, got anything else you want to say?
Sorry, bro. That makes sense. Shout me out. And you as well.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and good luck, Commanders.
What is this game?
Boom.